that the United States, through its globalist network in the city of London and elsewhere, has been talking about trying to get Israel to attack Iran. Major part of the globalist agenda. It's taken them this long to do it. Part of the thing that slowed them down was the 2008 campaign of Ron Paul. The anti-war sentiment was growing so strong in the United States that they, in fact, fudged and changed the national intelligence estimate about Iran's nuclear program to deny that Iran, or saying that Iran had a nuclear program, but they disbanded it. And they've stayed with that officially, so that they had an excuse to back out of the attack on Iran, which was planned originally in 2008. Now aircraft carriers and other armaments are amassing again. But once again, as I said, my sources indicate the attack has been put off for about 3 months so that Assad can be taken down in Syria. So that's my basic view of what's happening in the Middle East. I still think we're looking at a major world war, but not for about a decade. 8 to 10 years, I say, is what it would take for Russia and China to complete their rearmament. As I covered in the World Affairs Brief recently, it's a major turning point in Russia as they've decided to forego any more aid under the nuclear or the non-Lugar nuclear anti-proliferation legislation, which has provided millions and millions of dollars to Russia to dismantle their older nuclear systems. What the United States doesn't know is that all of those nuclear warheads dismantled from those weapon systems were given back to Russia. We even built Russia a state-of-the-art nuclear refurbishing warhead plant at Mayak. This is all near the underground nuclear complex of Yamato Mountain. And as soon as that plant was complete a few years ago, the Russians declined to allow any of our inspectors into it. We still don't know what's in Yamato Mountain, an underground bunker and factory system as big as the Washington, D.C. metro area underground. But the mere fact that Russia has said we're not going to take any more aid under the non-Lugar legislation means they value higher the ability to say goodbye or to stop all of the inspectors, U.S. inspectors, from seeing anything than they do the aid. And remember, the phony collapse of the Soviet Union, where the Communist Party actually went underground and faked its own demise, was specifically for the purpose to get a huge amount of Western aid to help rebuild the Soviet, ex-Soviet states as well as Russia. That has now happened, and they are cutting off the aid because they are going into major rearmament, and they want to